Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to the final episode of the third season with Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm hoping this is the episode that we seal not just the Premier League, but the FA Cup and the domestic treble. Chelsea, the first game we played today after a week-long break, which will be nice because after that, we'll have nothing else but a 3-day break, a 2-day break, and then a fucking no-day break after we play 2 games back to bloody back. As it currently stands, there's really only one team that could possibly win the Premier League now, if not us, and that is Tottenham. It is possible for Liverpool to do it, but surely not. I mean, we would have to lose every single one of our games, maybe a draw, and come down to goal difference. It's not going to happen, surely. It's only Spurs that could win it if we don't. If we take a look at the right-hand side too, right above me as well, by the way, you can see Chelsea versus Wolves. That's the game we're about to play. Tottenham are going to play Burnley. If they can either lose that game or draw that game, and, you know, Tottenham don't take maximum points from it, and we beat Chelsea, that is that. Premier League wrapped up. So I'm going to hope that that is what happens and that we can sit. So that's what I'm hoping happens, that Burnley is able to take something off of Tottenham and we can beat Chelsea. And to be honest, Chelsea are still fighting to get top 4, so they want these points just as bad, you know, and they'll probably go all out to get them too. It'll be a tough one, and with the way that I ended things in the last episode, a poor result against Manchester City, a really poor game, and then a loss against Barcelona as well, I can't lose 3 in a row. It's been so long since that's happened. Please, can't let it happen now. I should also mention too that Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who came back from injury about a couple of days or a few weeks ago or something, he's on the bench for this one as well and could make an appearance. Maybe potentially against his old side, but yeah, we will be keeping our eye on the Spurs-Burnley game. If we can win this game, we are potentially sealing the title tonight. We are hoping to win the Premier League against the side that were the champions last season. Can we do it? And Chelsea, I'm sure they're going to play a strong side from all the names that I saw before, including N'Golo Conte, who we signed on a pre-contract, and he will be joining us next season. So Drinkwater, Rabiot, the rest of the midfield 3, Willian, Bastos, and Hazard are the rest of the starting 11. They've even got players like Kimmich, I'm surprised isn't starting. He's on the bench, and a few others like Di Maria, and just, yeah, they've got class on their bench as well to call upon. But let's go. Go on, right up the middle. Oh, this could be a brilliant start, you know. It could be. And it will be! First attack that we've had in the game. 5 minutes, and it's already the first. Martial has finally scored in the Premier League. It's been so long. I would love to go back and see when his last Prem goal was, but finally he's got one. And jeez, it's just, he's been stuck on 14 Premier League goals forever. This goal, it's gigantic. Just lays it into the top left-hand corner. 6 minutes, not wasting any time. Oh, could it be 2? Oh, he nearly made it 2. That would have been something. 2 goals in 10 minutes after not scoring forever in the Prem. And shit, we could have done with that one. Played into the middle. Yep. Do we have support? The run behind. Oh, I was hoping Fernandinho would get on his bike, but he's not fucking doing it. Now he does. And out to the right. Takes too long. The pass. Neves. No. Come on. Come on. We're getting back to the shit play that we were doing in the last episode, where I'm just, yeah, I'm fucking up what would be simple chances. Where the fuck is Neves going half the time? I don't even know. Talisca has to get back to try to get in the way. Oh, he slipped the ball in here, Conte. Not good. Hazard hits the side netting. But I feel so many times Neves off the ball has been running, I don't even fucking know where. He's just been like not, I don't know. 2 minutes of stoppage time. It's probably only time for one attack. We need a winner header. And we do. Adama. Sane. I'm not going to be able to get him in here. Taking too long. Man, what is going on? My guys just don't, they don't seem to have it at their feet right now. Either that or Chelsea just, the second the ball goes just a little too far away from one of my players' bodies, they just immediately line me up and just absolutely wipe me the fuck out. But no, it started so well. 5 minutes in, immediately taking the lead. But since then, it's just been so difficult. I don't know. I can't quite, again, put my finger on what's going on. Oh, finally, after tackle. Adama, just go. Just bloody go, Adama. Come on. Emerson, is he going to catch you? I don't think he is, you know. Little fake shot to get in. Ball over the top. No, too heavy. Too heavy. Way too much when I was looking to get Martial open at the left-hand side. Well, though, here is a pretty big moment because Talisca's going to come off And on comes Loftus-Cheek. It's been so long since he did his knee, and now he's coming back. Maybe if he could go and get the sealing goal against his old side, that would be pretty nice. Oh, what a pass from Hazard. And then the heavy touch from Rabiot. And then Akanji. Come on, it's end-to-end stuff at the moment. Not really who I wanted to go to. We can work with this though, maybe. Yes, Sane's going to get in here. Fake shot. Nope. Zappacosta. Now I know why Kimmich is on the bench. Apparently Zappacosta is the world's best right back. There you go. There's the turnover. It could be costly. It could be massive. Sane to end it. He's too fucking slow. Oh, still, even in that situation, I don't have enough space to shoot. Are they going to play it short or just boot it long? That's what I thought. Headed, one, knock it up forward. It's over. It is over. We're not going to get a goal here, I don't think. We're not going to get an attack. But look at that. I think there was probably some good news with the Burnley-Tottenham game, because even though we only got the 1-0 win, they're celebrating like madmen. I think this means we've won the Premier League. It's confirmed. It's finished. It'd be hilarious if some incorrect news has come through and we're celebrating like that's it, but apparently that is it. Well, anyway, I'm looking, and even though they were celebrating like they'd just won the fucking Premier League, Spurs have still won their game. It is still possible, even if it is, yes, down to goal difference, and we have such a higher goal difference, I know, but I thought it was mathematically over and done with. No, we still technically haven't won it yet. Listen, okay, all we need is a fucking point. 1 point from any of the two games and we're done. I'm pretty confident we could get that against Watford. And, I might even just simulate the game real quick, because if I can play a second side, or maybe even my full strength side, I don't know. I want to be able to, have as well rested a side for the FA Cup final. And if I can simulate the game, then that normally means that your players will save so much more energy. So that's what I think I might do. We might just simulate the game against Watford. And hell, let's say we lose, and then we lose the last game of the season. I mean, even if that Spurs could still not win their last game, we're champions. They could win their last game, we're still champions because of the insane goal difference. Who cares? It's ours. We've won the Premier League, but it's just mathematically not done with. It's just, I've got to stop acting like Spurs have any fucking chance. We could completely bottle it. We could lose 4-0 in all of our next few games. Spurs could win their next game 4-5-0, and we'd still be champions. It's done. Let's just simulate this game with the second team, get it out of the way, make sure that our starting 11's fully fit for the FA Cup final. 2-0 win, champions. Done. Even though it was fucking obvious, now it's official. Now we can celebrate. Now we have got the black and gold ribbons on that Premier League trophy. But now it is time to do what very few teams have been able to do before. That is to settle the domestic treble. The fact that we have to play the game against Brighton the very next day, it's so annoying, but now that the Premier League is won and it's finished, it's settled, I'm more than happy to just play the kids in that other game, and then maybe keep Patricio in the match so that way he can lift up the cup, because this will also probably be his last game as captain, or this will be his second last game as captain. The Brighton game, the last Premier League game of the season, will be his last game as captain. Because no matter what happens next season, Arthur Charpentier is becoming our starting goalkeeper, and Rui Patricio will clearly not be, he can't captain from the sideline, so I'm going to give the captaincy to Ruben Neves. I feel like that's only fair, since he's one of the players that's been around for so long at Wolverhampton. How many players in that starting 11? You've got Johnny, although he's technically loaned in from Atletico Madrid, Adama. That's about it, though. It's only Neves and Patricio out of those 3 or 4 that are current Wolverhampton Wanderers players. I think Neves has been there for the longest, so it only makes sense. He will become the captain. The team's looking pretty good. Loftus-Cheek is in there. I was thinking of playing Yassin Adli, but he's still a bit too tired, so Loftus-Cheek can start now that he's come back. And yeah, we'll keep our eye on Adama and Pereira because they're still quite tired. But this is it. Win the FA Cup and we will become the domestic treble champions. Our run in the FA Cup, I've spoken about how not ridiculously easy it's been, but the fact that we faced Middlesbrough they're in the championship in the semi-finals, and some of the other teams that we went up against, it was incredible. We didn't face a single top 6 side all throughout the competition until right here. Everton, who look like they may finish in a Champions League place, or at least in Europe, they are the toughest team that we are going to face in the FA Cup, and it's in the final. My team is strong. They have got some okay players, but mine are all well rested, and we are set to do this. The only changes really to the team are, I would say, I don't know, Loftus-Cheek coming in, but to be fair, he was starting for me before his injury, so you could almost say that is the strongest starting 11 I have. And aside from, Adama and Patricio, they're all at 100% stamina. We have got to get this done. However, though, I must concede, even in the Chelsea game, I wasn't at my best. I was still not super clinical, and I couldn't really create clear-cut opportunities as well as I had been in the past, and that Everton side has some decent names in it. They could cause problems for sure, and if it doesn't go our way today, we've already won the Carabao Cup, we've already won the Premier League. It's an incredible season. I'd say it's a success. We nearly made the final of the Champions League, for crying out loud, but we can do one better here. We can get this FA Cup. Let's bloody go, boys. Come on. How is that ball still in play? And how does fucking Bellerin get it like nothing ever happened? Sane, I'm bloody trying to just get around him and then nothing will happen. Bellerin's just indispossessable. And he's already got a yellow card for that as well. Just for jostling with him, you fucking idiot. Sane on the yellow card, but we've got him sent away pretty well here. That ball's not getting over the top. Header won by Loftus-Cheek. Down for Sane. Slips the ball in there. Martial. Adama. Looking to go up the middle. Looking. Oh! And how about that? Straight up the middle. And would you believe it? Ruben Neves, the new captain, or the captain-to-be, scores the first in the FA Cup. Leading by example and showing why he's going to take on the armband next season. Right up the guts and put past Pickford. Placed perfectly past Pickford. Perfection. 1-0 Wolves. Talisca up the middle now. And again, slip one in, and another one. Out to Sane. He can settle. He can shoot. We've got two in just a matter of minutes, baby. You beauty. We are cutting Everton apart right now. Just got that last pass off to Sane just in time, and he just about switched it to his right foot to take the shot I wanted him to, and just about with the defenders coming to close him down. Less than 5 minutes between the two goals. Just get in there, baby. Martial, nice ball in there. Could be another. He's going to look to sweat it across. It's 3. Oh my, this FA Cup could not be going any better. Talisca with the third in less than half an hour. Down that right-hand side, we then switch it to the left-hand side. Sane this time is the assister, and Talisca, again, Pickford is beaten. It's only 25 minutes in. This is just becoming a riot, and may it please continue. Oh, the woodwork just thankfully denies Lacazette, but that was ridiculous. The step overs from him and then eventually the final shot, and I was nervous. Oh, what a ball. Lacazette's had a go, and the woodwork again. The question is, I don't think Rui Patricio got a hand to it because they cut straight to Lacazette, and yeah, that just avoided him. All right, so Patricio didn't make a fingertip save to keep it at 3-0. There isn't that much time left. I think there's only like 2 or 3 minutes of it. But I tell you what, that's not a good ball. If we can just find a way to get Martial in over the top here. Poor touch. Poor touch. Martial. Oh, it's 4-0 at half-time. Can you believe it? Martial, even he's getting on the score sheet. He tried to bring it down there, Marquinhos. But Martial was just not letting him have any space at all there. Took it off his boot. And then smashed it again past Pickford. The 4th time Pickford's had to see that ball go by him. And any chance that Everton had of maybe coming back in this FA Cup final are probably gone now. All but. 3-0, that's pretty difficult. 4-0, surely we're talking the greatest FA Cup comeback of all damn time. We can't let it happen. Not from this position. We've been well on top, been clinical, and we are 45 minutes away from lifting up the cup. And Talisca's going to go by his man. Continue his run. Sane could be in here. Could be. Good clearance though. Step overs. Oh, love it. Loftus-Cheek. He's got Sane. Loftus-Cheek get open again. The fake shot. Cross. Martial! Oh, right at Pickford. Wanted something special to just cap off this victory, but couldn't get it. Went straight to Pickford. Near post, far post, any side of him, he won't save that, but... Oh, we kick it right at his damn face. Oh, Lookman. I thought that was a bad touch. In the end, it actually works out well as a pass. Sandro, down the left-hand side. Henry Onyekuru, the cross. It's blocked from Pereira. Pereira can't get it up the line. Bamba, the cross is deflected, and Patricio just punches it clear. And oh my God, What a way for them to finally score. After 75 minutes, it's a little something for them. We'll bring on Kyle Walker-Peters and take off Pereira. That's a wicked deflection for it to even get in the box. Punched away by Patricio. Ziyech, what a strike. I do have to see it on the replay. At this point, I don't really care, but... Oh, even that was deflected from fucking Kimpembe. Well, they've got one. Who cares? They have got one. They need to get 3 more in 15 minutes. We're not allowing that. And you know what? I still want a 5th. I just heard Ruben Loftus-Cheek was awarded the man of the match. I don't know if he's picked up many assists today. He hasn't scored a goal, but he's been all right, I tell you what. And as much as I would love to get a 5th, fuck, I just have not been able to do anything in this second half, you know. Sadly, the first half was where we did all of our business. But, yeah, that will be enough. They will have one more counter-attack, and shit, they might even get a goal. Henry Onyekuru lasers it in. It's 4-2. It's a much more respectable scoreline, but it's the same result. Who cares? Sarcastic cheers all around, or at least at one half of Wembley Stadium. They are all going to celebrate. It's only a 4-2 win. Could have gotten a lot more uglier for Everton, but we're taking it. And we've known for a long time now that we aren't just FA Cup champions. We aren't just Carabao Cup champions. We're Premier League champions and domestic treble champions. Who was the last team to do it? Even I don't know that. Was it Manchester United maybe sometime back in the day when they were dominant and not the mess that they are now? I don't know, but this is just incredible. I don't even know the last time I won the domestic treble in England with anyone in any career mode. And it's a special moment for Rui Patricio. His arms are going to get pretty heavy, you know. He's got 2 trophies to lift in about 24 hours, but here's the first one, and it's the second to last one he's ever going to lift as captain. The next one's coming up tomorrow, but the FA Cup, it's his, it's Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it's also going to just, it's going to cap off one of the most incredible achievements I've ever done in career mode. In our 3rd season, we have won 3. Get in there. There we are then, 4-2 victors, and that is one of the easier FA Cup runs I have had and been able to successfully see out. We had to with some of the teams that we got, but there you go. Not a single top 6 side we had to face. The Carabao Cup was probably more of a challenge, wasn't it? We had to play Tottenham in the semis, and West Ham gave us a little bit of trouble in the final 2. We had to win it on penalties. But the FA Cup, it was wrapped up before halftime. And now, as we have one last game to play against Brighton, let's check in and see how the starting 11 looks. Martial, Sane, Adama, Neves, Talisca, everyone is fucking gone. They're all dead. So, with all my starting 11 players completely rooted, I have decided to change things up. Jota, Weah, and Yandy Groot. It's a decent front 3 still, regardless, considering they're our second choice players in that position. It's crazy. An 84, an 84, and a 78. And I'm sure he'll get into the 80s very soon, Yandy Groot. Adley, Gibbs White, Amati, Vinagre, Dale Fry making his first appearance in a while, Makile, and Murillo. He'll go in at right back instead of Walker-Peters, who's still a bit tired. He's on the bench, though. We've been training up Jorge Murillo for a while, so he'll eventually get up to about high 70s or 80s or something like that soon. Another right back backup. And Rui Patricio stays in goal. He's a goalkeeper. His stamina doesn't go down that much, so he'll be fine. And yeah, we'll get to see him lift up the Premier League trophy at the end of this season and at the end of this game, which will be a nice way to not necessarily see him off. I don't know if I want to sell him, but it will be his last game as captain before we give it to Ruben Neves. But here we go, everyone. The job is done. Now let's just enjoy ourselves. In front of the home fans and well on top of the Premier League table. If we finish with 83, 84, 86 points, I don't care. It's done and dusted. What would be a nice touch is if we had the gold sleeve badges already, but I'm not sure if that's the case. No, that's a little too ahead of things. That's all right. We'll see them next season, and I can't wait until we get them. They're not exactly playing the weakest side that they have, but it's not exactly the strongest either. I think this is just going to be a bit of a stroll. Of course, we would like to see things out with a win, but whatever. It's all about enjoying this and enjoying and drinking it all in. Oh, dropped. Oh, no. He should have broken out the bloody bicycle kick or scissor kick or gone for something there, because Yasin Adley dropped his man beautifully. He comes across. Decent. Oh, and Done just got his header, I think, wide there. Head it away, please. Marty, not really what we wanted there. Dale Fry with a good block. Come on, guys. You just got to get it out of the box for starters. Here we go. We might actually be able to get out of here now. This is good. This is very, very good. Weah plays the ball. Oh, what a rapid counter-attack this is, although He gets taken out. No penalty! Oh, the referee's a blind fucking prick. How does everyone in the stadium know that's a penalty except for the one bloke that it matters? Can you fucking believe it? Adley, header, no. I know it's the last game of the season, it doesn't matter, but fuck that. That cunt should be fired. Good pass. Gibbs White. That'll work. That slightly heavier touch. Yander Groot. He'll get the first! Finally, before the end of the half, we finally strike. Yander Groot gets his second ever goal for Wolves. The superstar out of my youth academy that I've been keeping tabs on ever since season 1. He's actually now starting to get amongst the goals and gets the last goal, maybe, of the season. It depends how we go in the second, but right now, I honestly don't back myself to get many more chances. I'm not playing well. But I'm happy we could get a goal finally in this game. Yander Groot gives Wolves the lead. Let's please improve. I know this is a scratch match. It doesn't matter, but I still need to be playing better than this. Head it away, and that will do it. Surely. Thank you very much. There we go. 1-0, going into half-time. 45 minutes left to go in this season. Gibbs White. We have them outnumbered here. If we play this right, we send someone away. That person is Yander Groot. Is someone going to pull back here? It is going to be Jota. Shot blocked anyway. Fuck, man. They are defending really, really well. It's quite frustrating. Vinagre makes the tackle. Adley is right there. Just get stuck into it. Everyone keeps going on about this AI defense. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh, that ball gets through. And Rui Patricio, and it's 1-1. It's just, oh, God. It doesn't matter. Anytime I make a tackle, I never get the ball back. But anytime I rely on the AI to make a tackle for me, when it's not someone I'm controlling, the ball's right there, they just watch it. They just never actually try to make a tackle themselves. Last chance. I know everyone's tired. I've been wanting to make a substitution forever, but there's not been a stoppage. God damn it. Come on, boys. Let's go. Amati. Up the middle here. Come on. Cross. Does it get there? No, it doesn't. It's cleared. Fuck's sake. Come on, Brighton. No one likes you. In the middle. Out wide. I think we can set something up if we get a good run here with Adley. I've got someone in a good spot in plenty of space. Everyone's making runs. Gibbs White. Cut it back into the middle. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's always someone there. But whatever, who cares? Regardless of whether we won this game or not, it would have been nice to have capped it off with a win, but Brighton had to go and be fucking party-pooping cunts. I mean, just the draw is enough, really, for them to put a mar on the day. It would have been nice to have capped it off with another win, but we're playing our second, third string side with a bunch of kids in the team, and you know, it's all good. Look, we're fine with it. We're still Premier League champions. Rui Patricio is going to get to lift up the FA Cup trophy and the Premier League trophy in basically 24 hours. What a bloody day for him, and what a season for Wolverhampton. Unbelievable season, domestic treble, and next season, I tell you what, Champions League is going to be the priority now that we've won every single competition in England. Now it's time we go for European glory. Who knows what's in store next season? This is going to take some topping. 3 titles. Champions League, you know it's the priority. We'll see if we can get it done. But until then, what a season. Well, everyone, I think you know what time it is. It's time to wrap it all up. The entire third season. We finish on top with 84 points. Spurs in second, Liverpool in third, and Everton just about managed to pit the post to Manchester United and Chelsea when it came to finishing in top 4. Chelsea for a little while there, with a couple of games to go in the season, I thought they were going to actually finish in top 4, but no, they get sick. Man City just about gets into 7th, so Burnley misses out on European football by a point. Arsenal had a shocking season, finishing in 10th, and as for the teams relegated, we unfortunately found out that Brighton actually were one of the relegated sides, so we drew last game of the season to an already relegated team. That's a bit annoying. But Leeds, they finished 20th. Newcastle United, unfortunately too, were relegated. 1 point again. Bournemouth just surviving. The Champions League was won by Juventus. So the team that knocked us out, Barcelona, at least they didn't get their hands on the cup. Maybe that's one way of thinking about it. Or maybe it would have been nicer to have been knocked out by the team that went on to win it all. But oh well, at least Barcelona suffered the heartbreak in the Champions League this season that we did. You could probably even say that it was worse. But anyway, we've got Lacazette and Gonzalo Guedes finishing with 18 goals each to share the Golden Boot. Martial was stuck on 14 goals for months in the Premier League. He got 1 after, one of the games later on in the season. But he finishes with 15. There were 5 players ahead of him, including Ziyech, who he was tied with on 15. Mane, Aubameyang, Hazard, guys like, I don't know, let's think, Harry Kane with 14, Willian Arnautovic with 12 as well. A few other decent players. Sane was our second best goal scorer in the Prem with 11. In the FA Cup, Ziyech finished with 5, and to be fair, he scored against us. He scored that amazing goal against us in the final, so that's what took him out top. We've got Sane, our leading goal scorer in the FA Cup with 3. In the Carabao Cup, Weah scored 3 for us, so he was the most proficient in that one. And what about in the Champions League? Sane did, after only 10 games, he scored 10 goals in 10 games to go absolutely outright on top. He's the new Ronaldo, the new top goal scorer in the Champions League. Atletico Madrid's Depay, Zaza, Dybala, and Werner tied for second place with 7 each. As for goals and assists overall, leading us with 24 is Leroy Sané, the 25-year-old. Anthony Martial got 22 goals, of course, 15 of those coming in the Premier League. Adama, our other member of the front three, ended up getting his 14 goals for the season as well. Talisca with 13. Ruben Neves had a bloody great season. How about this? 13 goals and 14 assists. Not bad from centre midfield. I thought Talisca's numbers were pretty impressive, but 27 goals and assists combined in 50 games for a centre mid. Bloody brilliant. Timothy Weah got amongst it quite a fair bit too. 9 goals and 8 assists, even though he only scored the 3 in the Premier League in 21 appearances. That's a bit crazy. But Yassin Adli, 8 out of 8. This guy, I almost think I should be training him up to get him to like mid-80s at this point, because he's just too damn good. Diogo Jota, 7 goals, 1 assist. Diogo Rossi got 5 goals, although 4 of them came in the bloody friendly tournament. And again, leading assisters, Leroy Sané didn't just get the most amount of goals this season, he got the most amount of assists. He is by far the player of the season. Ruben Neves with 14 as well. Martial with 10. Weah, Loftus-Cheek and Adley with 8 each as well. Loftus-Cheek managing 8 assists in just 22 games as well. That's pretty impressive. As far as attribute changes, Jorge Murillo, the man that I've been training up forever, he's now on 74, going up by 10. Yander Groot went up by 6. We've got, and I'll tell you what, the fact that he's only got 1-star weak foot, it still surprises me, because it doesn't seem that bad on his left foot, to be honest. He doesn't really get on it all too much, but still though, Gibbs White went up by 6-2, Charpentier by 5. He will become our new starting goalkeeper next season, so say goodbye to Rui Patricio as Ruben Neves becomes the captain. Estevez as well is going up by 5. David, Peter Cox, Faure, Cassidy, and a bunch of other Youth Academy players going up by tons. Weah by 4. Ricardo Pereira went up by 3. I don't even think we trained him at all. And he's bloody 27, yet he's gone up by 3. I'll take that, you know. A couple of loaned away players, Dale Fry, more Youth Academy players. We are set for next season when it comes to depth in our squad. But that is that, everyone. We are done for another season. Next season, we're aiming for Champions League glory and to somehow top the season prior. It'll be tough. I don't know if I'll be able to win both the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and Premier League next season, but my main goal is the Champions League. Until then, everyone, thank you so much for watching. My name is the MasterBucks. Roll on Season 4. Have a good one. Bye-bye.